Yo, what's really good, YouTube? It's your boy Godified. Um, I want to bring you a video for the new Need for Speed Heat. Now, one of the things that I noticed online was, I didn't see this method or these methods mentioned on any videos. And just to kind of heads up to anybody that does watch my videos, I try not to do duplicate videos that other content creators create. I just see it completely redundant. Like, I'm not going to sit there and try to cash in on something that somebody else has already posted on. So, I looked around, I didn't see these methods that I have here mentioned. So, I figured I'd go ahead and bring them to you. Just so you guys know, the race in the background that you see is really quite simple. I believe you can do it right from the beginning. It's literally just a NASCAR race. Like, you literally just drive around in a big donut. The 220, I believe, starts off at 25,000, and later on, as you advance and you level up your reputation gain, I believe it gets up to 50,000. Which we'll get more into that here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get into this video, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so as you see, we go ahead and we start during the day. This is going to be the method right here towards earning cash that I used and still use to get cash, just because it's real easy. I deal with a lot of different things going on in life, like work, school, etc. So, if I can do something to the quickest and easiest method, that's most likely what I'm going to do. So, come over here, exactly how I am right now, and there's a race right here. It's a circuit. If you look, the 400 is a 50,000 payout. Alright, I have beat this race on my 230 Skyline, rank 230. It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that, but it is possible. But yeah, basically you just run the race, come in first, get 50,000 payout. You will see at the end of this, though, that the next time I go and I try to actually run the race itself, the payout will be lower. Now, the reason that they do that is they don't want you to farm the, same race over and over and over again for payout. So what happens is the game, after 1 or 2 victories, will drop the payout down, and every time you do the race, it'll keep going down and down and down. I've actually done this race so many times just to see how much diminishing return it would get, and it dropped down to like 1,500 for the race, which to me is absolutely stupid. But anyway, what you'll see at the end of this clip is, after you've run it, what I've found is just to quit to the main menu and then log back in. Now, I do know another YouTuber who, or content creator, whatever you want to call him, he mentioned that what you should do is to just fast travel over to your base or your garage, and it should reset everything. Now, for my instance, that didn't work. And it hasn't worked. It actually hasn't worked in the last couple days. So the fastest route for me, and the easiest method that I've been able to find that's consistent, has just been logging out to the main menu, logging back in, doesn't matter if it's solo or multiplayer, and boom, it'll reset it, put the race back up to 50,000, then it's just rinse, repeat. Keep beating the race, and you're good to go. You'll just keep banking on cash. Now, the next method that's after this is fast reputation. As you see, I'm showing you also both races and the diminishing return off of finishing the 400. Just to kind of do a side note, quit to lobby, and boom. Now, for reputation, we're going to go to night. We are going to the exact same spot. Now, I'm not going to do this for full-fledged in the video, just because I'm already level 50. But, as long as this runs, you should get an idea for what I've done in order to max rank. So, once we go
hunting around the city? See what new races
we're going to go over to that same spot we were at. Now, what's over here is a speed trap.
What's up? Headed over to
Now,
this track and
if
thought
you
I'd
don't
see
know
you're
what the
around.
speed trap
Don't think
is,
you'll beat this one so
it's
easily.
what clocks your speed. And in order to 3-star these speed traps, you have to meet a certain speed limit. Now, you see I'm going to take the route. I'm going to cut down here, and I'm going to go through this centerpiece. Hit the speed trap. 3 stars on this speed trap is 170. And if you look at the top, I have earned 2,145 reputation just off of that one 3-star. And my heat level, although at 0, is about halfway full. So I'm going to come through here again. I didn't hit it at 170, which should show you how, even if it's a 2-star, you can still do this. If you can't hit the 170, it'll just take you a little bit longer. But if you watch, you'll see what I'm talking about. All you have to do is this. Whoa, goes up again, just hitting the 3-star. 3-star brings it up in higher chunks for the heat rating. But all you have to do is just keep doing this method. Honestly, the cops will sometimes spawn in here when your heat level gets high enough. Sometimes the cops will spawn. Sometimes you'll get lucky. There won't be any cops at all. I've had instances when I was grinding up to 50 and I didn't have any cops come in here at all. Up until I was at 5-star, and then they spawned in a helicopter and that was it. So I mean, it was kind of just point blank. There is times where the cops will spawn in and this place will get absolutely hecked. But it is possible to escape. You can escape the cops in here. It's not a problem. I've escaped many 5-stars in here, which was not very hard to do. Also, just to kind of note, if you take damage from the cops, the same way that you came in here, if you go out that same way, which is right here on your left, if you go out and take a right, there's a gas station right there. All you have to do is drift with your nose of your car facing the right direction through the gas station, and there's a ramp that comes right back up into this area right here, and you just jump right over it. And sometimes if you have that much of a heat level, the cops will follow you out to the gas station, follow you up the ramp, and just smack into the wall, and then you can just get away. Like, it's really easy. It might take a little bit of getting used to, but as you see my heat levels going up, my points just within this small time, not doing anything at all, just going and driving around in a circle, just enjoying myself. I haven't even seen a cop. All right, and I'm up to what, almost 20,000? See, what do I get? Yeah, 26,000 right here. And every time you get a multiplier, you get more. So I think the most I banked at once was 400,000. When I was leveling up, I think it was 400,000. My buddy, because me and my buddy did this at the same time, and I think he banked 500,000 just doing this at once. Like, it's real simple. Once you hit 5-star and you keep hitting that thing at 3, you're getting about 10,000 every time you hit the speed trap at 5-star. So once you're getting 10,000 here and there, and you have the cops just constantly behind you, the only thing you have to watch out for is when they call in rhinos. That's it. Other than that, if your car is fast enough, you can just dodge them all day long, and just keep bringing your rep up. There is also a roof that you can go on over here. It's off to the right over there, that long stretch of roof as we drive by. If you happen to escape, alright, like say right now I was to escape the cops and they were all back behind me on that stretch of road, and I was coming around this bend right here. If I was able to go up that ramp right there on the right, slowly get up on that roof and turn my lights off, like on the PS4 it's hold down L1 and hit square. If you're able to do that, they can't find you on the roof. It's like they don't understand mechanics of looking up, and eventually the cops will just leave the area. So you could literally just sit here and do this all day until you hit max rank, which I think it took me 10 hours. No, 5. No, I take that back. 4.5 hours to hit max rank doing this. It was about 4.5 hours. And that's also getting busted several times with
Your eyes open. Suspect is still out there.
500,000 rep. It's really good for the clan. Also, leveling up the clan. See, watch. Right here. Go to the garage. And bank. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really don't care if you thumbs up or thumbs down. But I hope it helped y'all out. And y'all have a good day. Peace.